All right, when we're looking at density, we look at how much stuff can make up matter. We have 3 different objects made of different parts of matter, but do they have the same amount of stuff crammed into them? Well, let's find out. So the first thing you need to do is find the volume. So you take your length, your width, and then your height. And you do that for all of the objects. So here's the math for each of these objects. So we're taking a look at the volumes. All right, so the volumes are different. But how do we know that they're different items? Let's check the density. To find the density, we're going to take each one of these objects and put it on our little scale. All right, so the one that has a volume of 51, we're putting it on the scale. And we got an answer of 92.6. It's got a volume of 51 centimeters, but the mass is 92.6. All right, so let's check our next piece. Let's find the mass, put it on the digital scale. 101.6, and let's get our last object. And that's 70.8. All right, so we're talking about density, so we need to know the formula for density. The formula for density is mass over volume. We got mass, and we have volume down here. We used our tools earlier today to find our mass and our volume. All right, so let's look at some of our objects. Our first object, this little plastic cube. We have its density. So we're going to go its mass, which is 92.6 divided by 51. When you do the math, you get a density of 1.8. Now the units are up here. So we got grams and centimeters cubed. So we bring those down here for our units because in science, no naked numbers. All right, so let's find the density of our next object. Let's switch colors so we got different math here. All right, so density of our little metal rod. So density, once again, is mass divided by volume. So our mass is 70.8 divided by a volume of 5 centimeters cubed for a density of 15.6 grams per centimeter cubed. That's a pretty heavy object. Well, it's copper, brass actually, so it is very heavy. And then our final one that we measured has a mass, so let's do our volume or equation here, has a mass of 101.6 divided by the number 107. So our grams for our units and centimeter cube for our units. We put everything into the calculator and we get the answer of 0.95 centimeter cubed. Yes, I know this one here has a lower number than 1. That's okay. All right, so that's how you calculate the density of objects. All right, so one of the things you have to do for volume is you got to find the volume of any object for density. Great, this object, easy peasy. You use a ruler. We've done that earlier. But how do you handle this object? Not easy peasy with a ruler. All right, so there's actually a really super duper easy way to get the volume of this rock. It involves a thing of water. Now I dyed it blue so everyone can see it. So let's make argument easy. We're going to say the volume of that water is 200. I know it's not a true 200, but close enough. All right, put the rock in. And what happened to the water? It went up. It went up to 250. We do not use that number because that's how much water we get rid of the container. Not happening. We're looking at how much it went up. Went up to 250, which means the volume of that rock is 50 centimeters cubed. Super easy.